Welcome back to the Stageman Coliseum. We're about to start the fourth and last quarter, and we are underway.
Rick Schaefer mentioning, hey, look, Taylor Jones has been different this year, and we have needed that from her. The unlikely Longhorn, as her dad played rugby at Texas A&M. She said, I never grew up thinking I would be at Texas, and here she is contributing. And now winning Tonda stepping out and hitting down the mid-range about 15 feet out.
If I read her lips correctly, finally is...
Maybe it's just been that type of shooting night, really, for both teams.
Yeah, it's definitely been tough for both. And you have to give Georgia credit, too, defensively, just being in gaps, making Texas take long twos.
Fighting for that one. Okolo tries to split two defenders. And when you think about the shot selection for Georgia, I mean, some open layups you talked about in that second quarter, but some really tough attempts in the process as Woolfolk comes down hard. Jock Tonda whistled for the foul. Good news for the Lady Bulldogs as Damari Flournoy checks back into the game. So Flournoy, who went down hard late in that third quarter, is back up and at him, and so was Mia Woolfolk. Woolfolk at the line, shooting two. Good time to tell you our Friday Night Heights gymnastics doubleheader starts in Gainesville, where it's the Florida Gators, 6th ranked in the country, host Missouri Tigers, then number 17, Alabama. It's to Fayetteville to take on the Arkansas Razorbacks at 7:30 right here on the SEC Network. Booker didn't put it on the floor before she got moving. Traveling violation. And you talked about Madison Booker and how she has to find different ways to impact.
It's turned away.
Longhorns come up with the steal. In what ways does she need to do that? How does she need to find a way to kind of stay in this ball game? Obviously, she's had a few points, 5 in total, 5 rebounds, but what more can she do to stay connected?
No, I think great players make everyone around them better, and maybe setting up some other players whose shots are falling and making sure the ball gets into the right player's hands. You can always get on the glass, rebound, get yourself some steals. I mean, she's going to hit that.
But shooters going to shoot, and that
8
one
times
falls
out of
right
10.
there. Madison Booker with the make, with 7 points. Booker wearing number 35. Another great Longhorn in the burnt orange wore 35 as KD was in town last week in Austin. Got a chance to say hey to Maddie Booker along with Aaliyah Moore, who's standing on his left. The Phoenix Suns were in town, had a couple of games in there, and always a great fan of women's basketball is KD.
Yeah, I love KD. He's always tuning in to women's sports. Big supporter, very vocal about it, shows up to games.
The contact after the made basket is under review.
And so as the officials go over to review the contact after that last play, it was between Mia Woolfolk and I believe Shay Holly, but this is the time that we're going to step aside here as they take a look at it further. We'll tell you more on the other side.
We'll step aside and see what the result will be.